Hello students, welcome in chapter number 10 circle. So we are watching this lesson circle and in this lesson the most important questions, actually these are the most important as well as these are similar questions from the NCERT. So we will discuss that similar questions and important question in this video. In this video we are going to discuss three questions, example number 2, then exercise question number 2 and question number 3, because these three examples are really similar with each other. So without wasting a time, let's start our topic. So in this example, if you can see here, see that is example number 2. If two intersecting chords of a circle make equal angle with the diameter passing through the point of intersection, prove that the chords are equal. Now we have to show that these chords are equal. So how we will solve this question? So without wasting time, I just start to solve. So first of all, we have to write the given. So I am writing here given. I know everyone can write given now. Very simple. First of all, we have to write a circle with center O. A circle with center O. And what are the given? I already told you that the first part is given in the statement. So the first part, if two intersecting chord of a circle make equal angle with the diameter passing through the point of intersection, this much is given. So next part is given, that is AB and CD are two intersecting chords. AB and CD are two intersecting chords at point E. So these are intersecting chords at point E. Now one more thing is given. PQ is the diameter passing through point E. And PQ is the diameter passing through point E. Now PQ is the diameter passing through point E. Now to prove, what we have to prove? Sorry, I forgot one thing. One more thing is given, that is angle AEQ. Angle AEQ. Sorry. Angle AEQ. If you observe here, you can see chords of a circle make equal angle. Make equal angle with the diameter. So equal angle means what? These angles are equal, means angle AEQ is equals to the angle DEQ. That is also given. So now to prove is very simple. We have to show that chord AB and CD are equal. Chord AB is equals to the chord CD. Chord AB and chord CD are equal. So for that reason, we require a small construction. So we are going to do the construction. And in construction, we have to draw OL and OM. See, OL and OM perpendicular on AB and CD. Draw OL and OM perpendicular on AB and CD. So these are the perpendicular on AB and CD. Now proof. Now it's time to write the proof. Proof is really very simple. First of all, what we have to show, see, these are the perpendicular, correct? If we show that these perpendiculars are equal, then our problem is solved. Because if a distance of a chord from a center are equal, then the chords are also equal. We saw in the previous theorem. If you know, I will show you. Wait a minute, I will show you that previous theorem. See, chords equidistant from the center of a circle are equal in length. If you forget this theorem, just go back and watch this video, or I will just give you this link of this video in the description below. Go and watch this theorem. So if chords are equidistant from the center, then the chords are also equal. So this is the theorem. So if we show this perpendicular distance are equal, then we can say that these chords are also equal. So for that, to show this distance are equal, I already told you that whenever you have to show sides are equal or angles are equal, you have to use congruency criteria. So for that, we require two triangles. So these triangles are in triangle. So first triangle is OLE, OLE, and second triangle OME, triangle OME. Triangle OLE and triangle OME. So in this triangle, if you observe that, see, these angles are equal, that is given. Then these angles are also equal. Why? Because each of 90 degree, and this is a common. So AAS criteria, these two triangles are congruent. So we can write here angle AEQ is equals to the angle DEQ. Why these angles are equal? Because that is given. See here, given. But we don't want this angle. We don't want AEQ. We want LEO. So see, LEO is the part of AEQ. So we can write here, which implies angle LEO is equals to the angle MEO, part of equal angle. Or no need to write, because we already used here implies. Now, so next angle OLE is equals to the angle OME. The reason behind it, each of 90 degree. Each of 90 degree. Now OE is equals to OE, that is common. So OE is equals to OE, and that is common. So we can say that yes, therefore triangle OLE is congruent with triangle OME. By which criteria? By AAS congruency rule. Correct? Now, if these two triangles are congruent, why we show these two triangles are congruent? Because we want OAL equals to OM. So we can write here OL, therefore OL is equals to OM. The reason behind it, that is CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. But these are the distance, correct? So we can say that therefore chords equidistant from the center are equally in length. We know chords equidistance from the center, chords equidistance from the center are equal in length. You have to write this statement. So remember this statement, are equal in length. Don't worry if you just forget one or two words or a mismatch of word. So don't worry, meaning should be correct. So chord equidistance from the center of a circle are equal in length. Or center of a circle. Are equal in length. Therefore, we can say that therefore chord AB is equals to chord CD. And our final line is hence proved. Hence proved. I hope you understood this theorem. Now let's go to solve the next theorem, which are actually that is the question. These are not the theorems, these are the questions and examples, but it is in the form of theorem. So you have to write like this. And the remaining two examples are also same. Okay, only to prove are or slightly difference are there. So let's see which is the difference. Now see exercise 10.4 question number 2. In this question, figure is same like the previous one, only some part of given and to prove are changed. Also the proof. So let's see what is given. If two equal chords of a circle intersect within the circle, so chords are equal. Now it is given. See here. So we can write here given first, that is given. First of all, we have to write a circle with center O, a circle with center O. So we just write here the circle with center O. Now chords are intersected. Chord AB and CD intersect at point E. Chord, or we can say here equal chords. So we can write here equal chords. Equal chords AB and CD. AB and CD intersect at point E. Correct? Or we can also write here chord AB is equals to chord CD, means these are equal. Now we can write here diameter. PQ is a diameter passing through point E. So it is not mentioned in the statement. If two equal chords of a circle intersect within the circle, prove that the segment of one chord are equal to the corresponding segment of other chord. So diameter is not given. So we will write that diameter part in the construction part. Okay. So only that much is given. So our next part is to prove. So what is we have to prove? To prove. Now what is the meaning of this particular statement? Prove that the segment of one chord are equal to the corresponding segment of other chord. This statement means see A, B and CD intersect at point E. So there are four segments. First one is this one, that is AE, and here DE. So these corresponding segments are equal. So we can say that here AE, we have to prove that AE is equals to DE, and the another part is this one. If you can see CE and BE. CE I just highlight with this highlighter, CE and BE. CE, or we are just writing the flow. AE equals to DE and EB is equals to C. EB is equals to EC. EB is equals to EC. Now what is the construction here? Construction is very simple. only we have to mention diameter also. Draw diameter PQ passing through point E. Passing through point E. Draw diameter PQ passing through point E. And one more construction is there. Draw OL and OM perpendicular to AB and CD. And these are the chords. So I just mentioned here chord also. Two chord AB and CD. Correct? Now after that, it's time to write the proof. So the proof is, first part is very simple. That is, we have to show this distance and this LE is equals to ME, that we have to show. See, actually chords are equal, so it means that the distance are also equal, perpendicular distance with the from the center are also equal. Correct? If it is possible to show that this distance LE is equals to ME, if this distance are equal, then we can say that here we can say that, see, AL and MD are equal because these are the half of this particular, because perpendicular drawn from the center bisect the chord, so it means AL is equals to MD. Or don't worry, I will explain one by one. So first our point is that here that is, we have to show LE is equals to ME. Now again we have to show this side LE is equals to ME. So for the reason we have to show these two triangles are congruent. So write the name of triangle. In triangle, which triangle? O L E and triangle O M E. Now in this triangle, if you observe, OE is a common, and that is nothing but hypotenuse. See, and side opposite to 90 degrees. See, this is 90 degree and this is opposite. This is 90 degree and this is opposite. So OE is the hypotenuse. So OE is equals to OE, and the reason behind it is common. And this is hypotenuse also. I am going to use which criteria? RHS rule. Now angle OLE is equals to the angle OME. The reason behind it, each of 90 degree. Each of 90 degree. Correct? Now we know that here that is AB is equals to CD. We know, or instead of we know, I just write here AB is equals to CD, and that is given. But we don't want chord AB and chord CD. We want that distance, perpendicular distance. Therefore, equal chords are equidistant from the center of a circle. Or it means, therefore, OL is equals to OM. The reason behind it, equal chords are equidistant from the center of a circle. Equal chords are equidistant from center of the circle. If you don't know about this theorem, I just recommend you please go back and watch my previous theorem video, then you understand this point. Also I given the link in the description below. Now these are equal, so if you observe that, see, one side is equal, hypotenuse is equal, and angles are of 90 degrees. Therefore we can write here, therefore triangle OLE is congruent with triangle OME, and the reason behind it, that is by RHS congruency rule. By RHS congruency rule. Why we show these two triangles are congruent? Because we want, therefore LE is equals to, therefore LE is equals to ME, and the reason behind it, CPCD, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. Now this is first part is finished. Now it's time to see the second part of this theorem. Now second part of this theorem is also a simple part, only you have to understand it carefully. Now just watch here, I just write here, now chord AB is equals to the chord CD. Chords are equal, that is given, and OL and OM are the perpendicular, and OL and OM are perpendicular. I also explain this theorem, you can go and watch that also. OL and OM are perpendicular from center to the chord, bisect the chord, correct? The perpendicular OL and OM are perpendicular from center to the chord, bisect the chord, bisect the chord. These perpendicular are bisect the chord. Now see carefully, I just give this CPCD equation number 1. Now see here carefully, if these are perpendicular bisect the chord, if this perpendicular bisect the chord, means OL and OM perpendicular bisect the chord AB and CD, it means this half AL is also equals to MD, correct? And this MC is also equals to this BE, obviously yes, sorry, not BE, LB. I will show you, wait a minute, I will just draw that lines here. Now it's correct. Now see, this is point E and this is the perpendicular. O is the center and the perpendicular name is OL and OM. Now see carefully, AB and CD are equal and these are perpendicular, so AL, it means perpendicular bisect the chord, it means AL is equals to MD, or we can say DM. AL is equals to MD and here LB is equals to MC, so LB is equals to MC, and these are the half of the equals, and this we can say, this is equation number 2 and this is equation number 3. Now what we are going to do, add equation 1 and 2, so you will get AE, and subtract equation 1 from 3. So I just write here, now add equation 1 plus 2. Now when we just add AL plus LE, one side is added, AL added with LE. AL plus LE is equals to DM plus ME. So AL plus LE gives me AE, that is the corresponding part, is equals to DM plus ME gives me DE, correct? And that we have to prove. So this is my first part, corresponding part is proved. Now second part is, I just write here, and subtract equation 1 from 3, not 2, this time for 3. So see, 3 is what? LB plus MC. So LB, here LB is sorry, not plus, LB is equals to MC. So LB minus LE is equals to MC minus ME. LB minus LE, LB minus LE means EB we can say. So we just write here EB, and here MC minus ME, that is EC. And that is our second corresponding part. Hence, prove. That we have to prove, correct? See what we have to prove. AE is equals to D, A is equals to D, and EB is equals to EC, EB is equals to EC. So how we prove? We just divide this complete theorem into two parts. So first part is this one, that is we have to show the triangles are congruent, and then we want LE is equals to ME, that is equation number 1. And second part, we say that chords are equal, so the perpendicular distance bisect the chord. So if these are bisect the chord, then their half are also equal, and we just add equation 1 and 2, and we just subtract equation 1 from equation 3, and then we will get the result. Now see the last example, that is third example. Here, if two equal chords of a circle intersect within the circle, prove that the line joining the point of intersection to the center makes equal angle with the chords. So what is given here? Given part is really very simple. So see, I just write the given here for your convenience. Given a circle with center O and equal chords AB and CD are intersect at point E. Diameter, there is no mention of diameter, so we will write that one in construction. Prove that the line joining the point of intersection to the center makes equal angle with the chords. So these angles are equal. So for that reason, we have to write the to prove. So what we have to prove? We have to prove that here angle AEQ is equals to the angle DEQ. And for that reason, we require a construction. Convenience, I write the construction here. Same like the previous example. Draw OL and OM perpendicular to the chord AB and CD, and draw diameter PQ. Draw diameter PQ passing through point E. Now construction is over. Now it's time to write the proof. Proof is very simple. I told you that to show the angles are equal, we have to show triangles are congruent. So proof. In the proof, write the name of triangle. In triangle OLE, OLE and triangle. In triangle OLE and triangle OME. OME. What we can say here? We can say that first of all, AB and CD are equal chords, so they are equidistant from the center. So write that one. So chord AB is equals to chord CD, and that is given, which implies OL is equals to OM. The reason behind it, chords equidistance, chord equal in length are equidistant from the center. Equal, or we can say equal chords are equidistance. from the center. From the center. So next thing is that they add the 90 degree. So we can write here angle OLE is equals to angle OME. The reason behind it, each of 90 degree. Each of 90 degree. And the last one, OE is equals to OE. Reason is very simple, correct, common. OE is equals to OE. Same like the previous example, common. So we can say that therefore triangle OLE is congruent with triangle OME. By which criteria? By RHS congruency rule. Why we show these two triangles are congruent? Because we want angle LEO is equals to the angle MEO. The reason behind it, CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle, correct? So which also implies that angle AEQ is equals to the angle DEQ, and the final line is hence proved. If you notice that this complete proof is same like the proof of first part of this second example. So just if you just understand the proof of any one example out of these three, you can easily write the another two. Only this second one, this part is extended. Here also we show the triangles are congruent, and by using CPCT we show the chords are equal. So same we have to use here. I hope you understand this three example. Now just practice for this three example, and please watch the theorem video. If you understand theorem, then only you can solve this example. Otherwise you cannot solve this example. You have to understand theorem first. So thank you for watching this video, student. In the next video, I'm going to explain another examples from this exercise number 10.4, and then we will discuss the remaining theorems. Thank you for watching this, and please subscribe my channel. If you like my work, please subscribe my channel and please share this video. Thank you everyone.